And it's just amazing how these stories can be so inspirational for other people too, which is why I'm really glad you wrote your book, because these stories, they're like autobiographies, especially of people that you admire, that you've seen in movies before. It's like those struggles, they're so real. And when someone's going through something themselves and they can turn to your book, it can give them a lot. It's fuel for people. It
Yeah,
really is.
yeah. It for me as well. I mean, I resisted writing it because I still don't know how or why it can and will inspire people. I can only make assumptions, and I think it's so particular to the actual reader and the person. But so I can never sort of pontificate on how or why it's important or not. But it is like it was an achievement for me to get through it word by word that I didn't want to do, to relive it, and then because it's in my body, and I talk about it all the time. It is a part of my narrative, as a part of my life. It's just recovery is just it's just my life, and I love it. I enjoy it. I feel better. I look better, and all that stuff. But it's like the book now is a tangible sort of. This is a great dialogue that we'll have as long as we want, but it's just a dialogue that exists. But now this is a tangible object with words. The words don't change. They stay there
Right.
like a tablet. And something kind of interesting about that is like a milestone or a tangible thing that now it exists in the world.
Right.
And psychologically, that says a lot to me. So like even when I do die, that's still there. So that maybe it can help somebody even when I can't be there to talk with them or whatever it might be, or even
Right.
exist, right? Something.
Where it'll exist long after
Yeah,
you're
it's
gone.
pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting because I do movies and things like that, or music. Those are like the same thing as a conversation. They just sort of exist in the moment. Like it's great going to a concert, but then it's over,
Right.
and then that's it. Well, what happened? Well, I could tell you about the concert, but something about something existing beyond your life is something pretty interesting.
What was the process like of writing? Did you physically sit down and write things? How did you do it?
Initially, I have a ghostwriter who helped me because I've never written a book. I've written a lot, but I've never written a book. So I wanted to get the format right. And so we would work through this format. It's almost like an outline. And then so we just do interview by each of the sections of this outline that we put out. And so then we would just talk like this. And like, so let's talk about this thing. Take me moment by moment in the accident. I'm like, all right, let's do that. And we meet every day for like 2-3 hours, however long I could sustain going word by word on it.